Right, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. I've just started off by burning down the trees, because we've still got some left. As you remember from last episode, or if you haven't seen it, we started work on the spawn chunks. We've managed to actually finally get the marked out, so we now know the spawn chunk area, with that being the main chunk. And so far we've cleared out most of it. Obviously though, last episode I had to end, and now I'm just finishing up clearing out the rest of it. I think it's time to actually start on planning out what we're going to do for this area, because I mean, last time I decided to make a base and did plan, it didn't go so well. But I think for starters I need to start by clearing out this, which isn't fun, and I can assure you it won't look fun. However, I mean, I can always show some clips of it burning, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go clear this and I'll see you all in a second. Right, I figured I might as well just use this time to explain what we're doing in today's episode, which is we're going to start work on the main base, which, I mean, if you haven't figured that out by now, it's the spawn area. I mean, if you watched an episode 2 episodes ago, you'll see that I actually found a pretty cool base spot. Just not going to bother with it though. It'd be nice, but I can always turn it into a base for something else. Now, you may be wondering, I bet I have a plan this time. Nope, no plan. Well, last time I said I didn't actually have a plan, so I had to wing it. We ended up creating a, well, how should we put this? Monstrosity? Yeah, but in today's video, I can assure you we are not going to create a monstrosity, because I actually have a general idea, and the reason why I haven't planned is because it kind of depends on the terrain. We're essentially going to make a crater base, sort of like this, except the reason why I decided to choose a crater base is because the one thing I know I'm good at is I'm good at, well, texturing cliff faces or making caves look cool. You can ask my friends. Every time I go ahead and try and make a base that looks good, I go for a cave style, since it just always works. I mean, if you see the thumbnail of this video, you'll know what the base looks like anyway. Oh my god, my axe. Oh, how is it I am 19 episodes in, I still actually haven't managed to go get myself some decent tools? Oh, I should probably work on tools, shouldn't I? Well, screw that, I cannot be bothered. Anyway, actually, there is one thing I actually want to show you, because I cut it out of the last video, since I don't know why I cut it out. At some point during the end of the last video, I decided to actually go exploring and look for a deep dark biome, when I actually came across this little bad boy over here. Found ourselves a spawner, boys. Unfortunately, it's a spider spawner, and why isn't it spawned? Well, unfortunately, it's a spider spawner, and, well, I mean, spiders aren't good for experience, like at all. So, it's kind of useless. But hey, we have a spider spawner that's just outside our chunk borders. It's like right over here, the chunk borders here, right there. So, I guess we'll have to make use of that at some point. I'm not even close to finishing. Oh. Okay, that's it. I give up. I've got 5 durability left on my axe, and I am close to just... I'm not even I give up. That's a future me problem. For now, I just want to work on my base. And to do that, we need to figure out whereabouts we want to actually put it in the spawn chunks. I think actually a great spot would be right here. Okay, it's cows. Because it's already sort of like in a cave, sort of in like a ditch, should I say? And we've got caves as well. Oh, I forgot, I'm gonna have to go and light this up. Oh, and we also got the pleasure of having a ravine. I might actually texture this at some point. Actually, yeah, future project, we're gonna texture this place, but for now, I think it's time we actually get work on this part. Which means I need to start by digging a hole. Yep, you heard me, we gotta dig a crater. Okay, so I have no idea how big I want it to be, but basically the main premise is we have a crater. A texture said crater. It's oh. So I guess the first thing to do is just sort of get like a baseline. Wow, okay, well, let me guess. Let's have a look at this shit. I bet this is gonna look terrible. Started off good, sort of become square, so I guess I can fix that. But this shovel is not gonna do it justice. Okay, you know, part of me wants to take a trip to the village and just go and collect shovel, but another part of me knows it's gonna take 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes to get back. Do I have obby? I do not have a single piece of it. Give me a minute. Okay, I've got enough obsidian. Now I just need a flint steel, which means I need iron. I've had iron in this whole time. Okay, well, I've got the stuff needed to make a portal. Let's make it outside thing. Just a temporary portal. Okay. And now I should be able to get back to the, what's it called? The village. Right, it's positive X, negative Z. So positive X, negative Z, that way. Oh great, the way that's not even... There isn't even... Just a giant wall. Are you... Nah, screw this. Oh, here's a bastion. I've looted. Oh, there it is. I'm fairly certain we should not go in that portal. There's one... There it is. Guys, seriously, come on. What is this? Oh, I love this. This is loving life right now. Any cave systems I should know about underneath here? Hello. Guess who's back? Not staying long, just taking a couple of these. And that. Where's the anvil? The anvil's back at the base. Oh, look, the elites are still here. It's only been 2 episodes. This is what happens when you start a starter base, not where you want your main base to be. You end up coming back in like 2 episodes. You take that along with this, and this. You can stay here as a backup. You can go over there, and your main shovel. Right. Anvil. Let's see here. What can we go? Efficiency 2. Efficiency 3. Ah, I need another efficiency 2 shovel. Oh well, F3's alright. It's not instant, but it's alright. F1. F1. Where'd the anvil go? Okay, F1, F1. No! I need experience. Oh no, I just want efficiency 4 since that's instant. Why is this too much to add? Why do I have... Go away. Just cluttering my inventory. Stupid piglins, right. Luckily for me, I have a very shit XP farm over here. Right. I know. Okay, right. Now we need to, now we can... There we go. Much better. Okay, right, let's get this crater dug out. I should have saw this coming. Okay, looking at this hole, this is the size it's meant to be. This is, in my opinion, way too big. Alright, okay, so let's see here. Let me again. Oh no, I'm running out of rockets. Okay, so let's take an aerial view. Alright, so from above, it seems rather small, but from... This is what happens when you don't plan your bloody builds! Okay, so that's sort of the thing, but I kind of want to oval it out. So if I get my shovel... Right, so I kind of like this shape we've got going on, and I like this shape. It's up until about there, which we can take. So let's... Okay, so basically the plan for these bases is for me to... This base, should I say, is for me to make a section each video and sort of make it up slightly as I go along, which, you know, in the past hasn't gone well. And right now what I'm doing is creating a ditch slightly, because that's essentially where the runway of our base is going to be. Alright, so let's go see what shape I've got now. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is good. So basically, essentially what it is I come in, flying in, and then essentially land. Base opens right here, walk straight in, or other direction depending on which way I want to go. So, and there is most certainly a cave underneath me. Anyway, what I'm about to start saying. So that's essentially what I want. I kind of want to have like a cave base, which I know you're thinking, but you just cleared out all this area. Yeah, well, there's going to be farms. Like, we need... I mean, I've just established to myself that we need a sugarcane farm and a creeper farm pronto. So I think the rest of the episode is probably going to be a time lapse of me digging this out, and then I will decide whether or not I'm cratering it. Oh, guess what? The time lapse that I just tried to record for 35 minutes doesn't load. The replay of it just doesn't load, so there's no time lapse. I'm sorry, but well, we got the crater cleared out, so dug out, and now I'm gonna hope that the replay of this one loads. Now I want to texture it, but it's turning night again. God's sakes, every bloody time. Well, actually, now that I think about it, oh yeah, in that time lapse, I did combine the mending diamond pick and the silk touch pick together to save durability, so I had more durability for this. But I might as well just use this nighttime to farm XP and fix this, because we're gonna need this. Okie dokie, let's see here what we got now. 818 durability, that's not that bad. Bunch of stuff I don't need. Right, there we go. Alright, okay, now we can texture this, and well, hopefully the replay actually, well, loads, because it did save. Okay, texturing this crater actually took me a long time, and this time lapse was like, even at 8 times speed, 16 times speed, is still around 5 minutes. And personally, it's rather boring, and it's very long. There's not much, all I'm doing is just texturing, so I think I'm just going to skip this time lapse. Okay, I am done. Now, I've not done this section because, as I've mentioned, well, not because as I've well, actually, I think I mentioned it, but The whole point is just to be a sort of runway. And you sort of fly in. Entrance is here. Now I don't actually know how big I want the entrance to be, and I don't exactly know whereabouts is it going to be about. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It's going to be around here-ish, I'm guessing, but I don't think there's any point in me texturing this like the rest of the crater, because I mean I might change it and then doing this part here close to here. So this is what I have come up for the start of our base. Now I mean, originally when I came up with this idea, the idea was to have the base sort of in, and then there'd be like chests here, there'd be a crafting table or something, and the whole point was being open base, open roof. But when I dug out the hole earlier in this episode, I realized that I actually kind of like the, well, how should I put it? I kind of like the current aesthetic we've got. Now I haven't textured the floor because I'm not really sure if I'm gonna make that this kind of texture, and I might have it as like a completely different thing, but that's for next episode for me to figure out. But yeah, in this episode I've got everything I actually wanted to get done today. I've run out of, I mean, I could still use some textures. Some of the stuff, in my personal opinion, isn't exactly done yet. I was planning on kind of having this come out a bit more, and obviously around the edges, as you can see, they're not fully. The edges need doing as well, since I'll need to like thicken this and merge it with like the ground and stuff. But that's next episode's problem. And also probably getting tools, because I am close to being out of them, to be honest. And we also definitely need a gunpowder farm. But yeah, that's what I wanted to get done today's episode. We've got the main start of the base. I hope this is somewhat intriguing for you guys. It probably isn't though. But yeah, the whole premise is fly in. We have the thing. So yeah, the next couple of episodes I've actually got a nice plan out for now, the base. Now, obviously the inside of the base I'm not really sure about, but I mean, we have this cave. So I don't really want to have it as a massive open sort of cave that goes downwards. So yeah, this is what I've come up with. Obviously this part needs doing, but I don't want to texture it now because I'm probably going to have to change. I've not decided yet whether or not I want to have like an archway and have a massive open area of a base, or have the cave system sort of go in and then have the rest of this sort of dug out like it's part of the open style of the cave. It's kind of hard for me to explain it, but yeah, basically this is the runway. Maybe I think what we'll do is in the future is like as we progress through the hardcore series, like different bases or like nether farms, we might actually reference them around the sides or stuff. But with all the caves and cliffs stuff that's come out of the dripstone and deep dark, I kind of want to focus on a more of an underground / overground base. Now I know what you're thinking, but I just cleared out all this massive area in the last episode and the beginning of this episode, apart from the stubble over here. And that's because there's still farms. It's been made very apparent to me that I need to get myself a creeper farm, and I need to get myself a sugarcane farm. Because right now, the only time I get creeper gunpowder is when I'm farming for it at night, when trying to like repair my stuff. And we also desperately need tools. So there's a lot of stuff for me to actually still do. And which probably means if we are going to go do tools, we'll probably end up back at the village again. I'm not sure what the next episode is. Most likely it will be that, or it is getting ourselves some better tools. Who knows? You'll have to find out next week. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this hardcore episode, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe. I want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and it would mean a lot if you subscribed, if you're not already. But yeah, thank you, and well, see ya.